Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're getting ready to kick off the big game. Saracens Rugby Football Club against the Bermuda Select. And Saracens kicking off to Bermuda, of course, playing in a traditional blue. Most Bermuda teams do. The Select side is made up of internationals from around the world playing Saracens, who also have international players from all corners of the world, South Africans, Aussies, Brits. So, I'll be joined shortly by my co-commentator. Saracens retrieve that ball from the breakdown, driving forward the big number 4, Luck. Taking it in, number 13. I wish I had a sheet with numbers, but we'll sort that out momentarily. I'm joined by Patrick Callow momentarily, who is the Youth Development Officer for Beyond Rugby, the beneficiary of this wonderful event. Bit of a dump tackle there on the big number 5, and the ball's recycled again to the Bermuda Select. Locke takes it forward. Down he goes. And well cleared out there, just laying off the breakdown. Oh, and this big Gary Owens just slips through the hands of number 14.
Bit of pressure there on Chris Ashton.
Big boot down the park, number 15 in the Bermuda team. He hoofs it up. Nice high ball, everybody could get under that. Oh!
Spilled by Alistair Hargreaves, Neil de Cox on the ball there, on one.
And he chipped through. Oh!
Oh, just over the edge.
And an unlucky there ball, just bouncing out of his reach. The dead ball area is rather small here. Oh, a little quick take from the center, from the 22. And out it comes again. Here goes the Bermuda backs running. Nice ankle tackle there. Number 10 for Bermuda. Taking that ball in. And out it comes again. Oh. Big hard tackle going in. Number 8 for Bermuda goes down fairly hard there. Stealing possession. Bit of a looper. Little chip. Yes.
This could be dangerous.
Can they turn it over?
In the side.
No, referee says coming in from the side.
And I think they're going to perhaps look for a touch here. Maybe put Saracens back into their own half. And a nice clearance kick. Let's find a good touch. And that brings play into the Saracens half now. Right, it's a good platform in which to form attack. Lewis Mooney and his team haven't had long to prepare for this. But it's some super talented rugby players out there, and I'm sure they're bound to attack. George Shooter getting ready to throw the ball in, an experienced hooker for Leicester in England. Oh, that's just gone over the top. Oh, Saracens looking to play with some width here. Oh, nicely played.
Nice play back inside by the winger, coming off his wing, cutting back in, keep the ball alive.
Bermuda need to be careful to keep their discipline now. Here's Moritz Botha. He's a big, solid player now. Oh, nice pick up, Neil de Cock.
Oh, nice pick up there.
This could be trouble.
One-handed pump.
Jackson Ray's inside.
Dummies. Big long arms. And looks like Saracens is going to go in for the first score. Number 8 for Saracens.
Jackson Ray's in for the first score. All right, some nice offloading skills there, Alvin, from Saracens. Well,
he's about 7 foot tall. He's got the arm span like the wings of an albatross, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And the first score, first blood goes to Saracens. So the score, 5 points to Saracens.
And that's 0 to the Bermuda Select team.
Bermuda Select.
I know it was Jackson Ray, I believe, who got in on the try. I actually had the privilege of playing golf with Jackson earlier in the week.
Oh, okay.
He's a very good, talented athlete, so he was telling me that he's really been enjoying the island, and he's very much looking forward to the game, and I think it's showing now.
Yes, and the kick is successful. So the score moves 7 points to Saracens, 0 for Bermuda. Yes, and also the beach rugby on Wednesday when we were down at Elbow Beach, the Bacardi Beach Rugby, sponsored by Bacardi and Heineken. The boys really enjoyed it. They couldn't believe that that's what we do for our preseason training, run up and down the beach and play touch. But they were really feeling it afterwards. They said their calves were hurting them from running in that soft beach sand. So
I think there's also a few red faces and a few red arms and necks. A
Yes.
couple of guys are saying they haven't seen sun since around September.
Yes.
So a very enjoyable event.
And the fly half, Zach from the
Afraid that
USA
hasn't gone
doesn't
10.
quite make the 10-meter line, so it'll come back to the middle, scrum down to Saracens. A little bit of an error there.
So that's scrum midfield. Again, another great platform for Saracens to build an attack from here. They're very extremely clinical through these opportunities.
This will be the first scrummage of the game, I believe. Oh, Saracens going in a little too early, I believe the referee signaled, so it'll be penalty, free kick, sorry. Ooh, big tackle there on the big number 8. And again, Bermuda
nice
Select push forward. First time they made it into the half of the Saracens.
Saracens got to keep their discipline here. On their Simon Taylor crashing through the middle. An experienced player there, Alvin, with 2 Lions tours, I believe, under his belt.
2 Lions. So a couple of Lions caps. A few. Nice little cheeky chip through.
Probing kick through there. This is hard to deal with. Can the Bermuda Select team put him under pressure?
Oh, good offload back to the
nice
center to keep
play.
the ball alive. Long pass out to the left flank.
Andy Sawhill there.
Oh, a
Oh,
nice
it's
one
came
bounce
off,
and
came
it's got
off. He
it.
got some space now. This guy's got some serious gas.
And it's going all the way.
Oh my goodness.
Couple of missed tackles there by the Bermuda Select. Saracens making it look easy in this beginning 10 minutes. So the score
It just shows you
advances
that, Alvin.
now.
I think the Saracens team have classically been like to play with a lot of width.
Yes.
And that obviously plays dividends. It's a high-risk game, but if you can execute it with real pace out wide, it's hard to play against.
Unlike the tactics of rugby today, it seems to be a lot of phases that teams go to try to suck the defense in. You know, they go 12, 15 phases now and then.
Yeah.
And then try to get the ball out. But today, Saracens seem to be just spinning it wide. A little bit of festival rugby as well, you know, make it entertaining for the spectators.
Absolutely.
So here we go, another conversion, and that one is successful. So the score moves to 14 points for Saracens, 0 points for Bermuda.
Yeah, and I suppose that was a little bit against the run of play. There was a great probing kick through there. Right, but I believe that the Saracens dealt with it very well and really started to play with some width.
And here we go again, the restart. That's a nice deep kick into the 22 of Saracens. Again, looking to send it wide. Just bounces off those tackles, the tackle attempts. Bermuda Select getting lined up. Just came off the hands of the Bermuda Select defender.
Well collected in there by Sean Perry, who's met by Moritz Botha.
Sean Perry plays for England. Well kept there. Number 10 steps in, does the scrum half duties for the Bermuda Select.
Saracens are really getting off the line there and putting Bermuda under
Yeah,
pressure.
they are.
It's
They
just
are.
hard to deal with.
Always sees a red wall, red and black wall.
It's collected by Chris
Now, this
Ashton
last
here.
time this happened, it was a big pass. Oh, and it's a block.
It's charged down by Simon Taylor. Can he gather
Jenny.
it? Oh, it's a try.
Oh, it looks like it is a try.
Great score. Who's that, Alvin?
It was
Simon Taylor with a great
in
bit
the
of forward
scrum
work.
cap. I can't see his number. Yes, and the referee has awarded that try. Good block by the big lock.
Some great following up there by Simon
It
Taylor.
was some great follow-up. And
shows you there you got to follow up your kick.
Putting the pressure on Saracens right away. So the Bermuda Select get on the scoreboard. Number 11, the winger, I believe was the scorer. And that looks like Gabani Bobo from South Africa. We've got him listed in the program as. He's the only wing listed in there, so I'm assuming that is he.
And he's converted.
And it's a wonderful conversion by number 15, the fullback for the Bermuda International Select. And that's not Jordan Murphy, but he's wearing number 15. I think that's I met him last night. I'm not going to try to. I'm not going to try to pronounce his first name, but it's Michael Sute of Canada. But I think he plays his rugby in South Africa now. Well collected there by the big number 3 for the Bermuda Select, and we get going again. Oh, up the middle we crash. Bermuda still in possession. Out it comes. Now they're spinning it wide. Oh, nice behind the back flip pass there by Sateo. And they move it to the center. Met by a few big bodies to ground. Big number 4.
Alistair
And now,
there playing a second
moving
row.
again to the line, and he just puts a foot out. Referee Norman there, eagle-eyed as ever.
I believe at number 4 there, Alistair Hargreaves has a big South African that's got caps for South Africa before.
Yes.
He was playing in the beach rugby event earlier in the week, like you said. And he's just got super skills for a big guy.
He is. He's very nimble.
Athletic. And you see him there around the park.
I've actually met them on Tuesday up in Somerset Country Square. They're having a bit of lunch in the Saracens kitten, and had a quick chat with them. So, just slipped through the fingers. Play on, says the referee. Knocked on there by Blue. Just a slight tap by Blue. So it'll come back to the line out. 15-meter line. Scrum down. Saracens in possession. It's going to be very dangerous here. They've been throwing the ball around quite a bit.
That's a bit of a let-off now for Saracens. I think the overthrow is usually punished. So,
and I understand Saracens are playing a lot of their vetting a few of their up-and-comers in this game as well.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to mix it in. But you've also got the likes of Chris Ashton and Neil de Kock in there. Well, Moet both experienced internationals, you know. So it's great for the younger guys to get some game time here. Conditions couldn't be better.
Yes, perfect for end of June, end of May night. You know, when the weather's beginning to warm up a bit, it's still got a bit of a chill to it. But I'm sure these fellas will feel it a little bit more than we will because of the humidity. There's a great overlap. Burst through the hole there. He's been tackled. Can they clean this ball? Saracens looking to move. It's a little slow ball there. They lost a bit of momentum. Bermuda were able to come up and stop that attack. Out it comes to the right wing of Saracens. Number 12, long ball. Oh, just a step in front. Out it goes. Just missing his target.
You know, Chris Ashton's dangerous when he gets ball in hand. And he's such a hungry player. You know, he's always after the ball. It's a sign of a good
Chris Ashton plays internationally for England.
That's correct. I think unlucky not to be in Argentina actually at the moment.
Yeah.
Been speaking to him earlier in the week, and he feels that he's a little hard done by, but still happy to be in Bermuda.
Yes. And it's going to be this tour has been a great boost for Bermuda rugby. It's sort of out of our season, but nevertheless, it's a great spectacle. The rugby players here really appreciate it. The junior rugby players, the Beyond Rugby program that you're involved in, and doing a wonderful job, by the way. It's only going to benefit from this, and you know, we're hoping we've got so many talented youngsters here that, you know, if they're not good at soccer, if they're not good at cricket, this is a great sport, and it's got lots of opportunities around the world to travel the world. And me and my limited years of playing rugby in this island have traveled all the way around to Bangkok and Hong Kong playing rugby, representing my country. So
well, I think it's great for, you know, it's a sport for all shapes and sizes.
Yes.
And like you say, there's some tremendous athletes. And
good.
It's great for the Saracens guys to go into the schools earlier in the week. It's great.
And that ball was passed out to the middle, just passed behind the receiver from the Bermuda Select, and he had to reach back for it and knocked it forward slightly. So it's going to be a scrum down. Dangerous position here for Bermuda.
Yeah,
Advantageous for Saracens. Chris Ashton just on the sideline having a chat, having a little quick drink of water. Out really, really wide. Sort of staying out of the peripheral vision of his opposite number. Blending in a bit to the side. That's always a tactic that wingers try to use. And it was a free kick too. Oh, what it there. It'll switch back inside. Number 15 takes it into the contact. Bermuda defending here. Got numbers over on the left-hand side, right-hand side. Still defending Bermuda. And now the ball is going to go wide. Oh, to the middle of the park. Big tackle there in the middle. And it's cleaned up. Out it comes again. There's an overlap on the outside. Oh, poor.
This is trouble.
Trouble for Bermuda. The inside about the 10-meter line now. 10 meters out, Saracens. Still pushing it. The maul is formed. Now it's a ruck. You cannot use your hands to only the scrum half can go and get that ball out of the ruck.
Turnover. Great work by Bermuda Select to get rid of that.
And a pressure relieving kick.
That's some good defense now. That was very close to being a score, but I guess that's how you play it.
Sort of a half tackle was made. They almost skirted through that hole. But the second defender came in and put him down. So good effort there by the Bermuda Select to get that ball back and turn it over and push the ball down the park. Take the pressure off.
Very grateful for all the sponsors that have helped make this week possible. Alvin as well. It was great for everybody to come down and help out, and we were very grateful for that.
People still coming in, so it's almost a mini World Rugby Classic to some degree, which is great.
Well, hopefully not with the rain that there was on the last one, Alvin.
And Saracens in possession here, just driving that ball forward. Once the ball is up in the, for those local people not familiar with the game. Oh, and a couple of missed passes there. A big hole. Well ridden there to the ground. Good tackle. And he done well to come from the back foot. No, referee said that the Bermuda Select players were offside. They were in front of the last foot of the maul.
Are they going to kick the post here, Alvin, or are they going to play it?
I think they're going to play it. I think they'll play it. I think they're trying to open it up a bit. Little festival rugby. Keep it exciting. Oh, I was wrong. They put it down. They advanced it down the park with a kick. Okay, and we've got a line out about 10 meters out. Saracens ball. Saracens been enjoying most of the possession. While we wait for the ball to get back in. Scoreboard doesn't seem to be working correctly yet, so once we get that up and running. And Saracens short throw to the front. They gather around and form a maul. Looks like a trying to driving maul here, getting themselves together. Driving the ball forward. The defending team Bermuda have to break off, peel around, and try to stop them from pushing this ball forward. And it goes to the ground. Spits out the back. Now you have to use your feet in the ruck. Pick and go by the number 8 or the back row player there, taking it into contact. Another maul is formed. The defending team is allowed to come through the gate, which is the back foot. You cannot come in from the side no more, so you'll be penalized. And it looks like Saracens trying to poke around the left-hand side there.
Oh, wow.
Still in possession. Within possession. No, referee saw something he didn't like, and he's awarded a penalty to Bermuda. So again, the pressure.
They were coming in off their feet there, Alvin, which is a strange decision to give for a team with the possession. But at a ruck, you must stay positive and stay on your feet as a breakdown. And I'm sure as a referee, you know that better than me.
Yeah, we always had to put our opinions in there. Past indiscretions.
Well, that penalty's helped relieve pressure from Bermuda, especially at a critical time there. When I believe the score's 14-7.
14-7 is the score. 2 successful tries and conversions for
both teams Saracens. Seem to be making some substitutions here. So Simon Taylor's gone off for Bermuda, with Moritz Botha there coming off for Saracens.
Oh, and that was a good line out
in the middle there.
Looks like Saracens may have gotten a hand to that ball. As the scrum half tried to pass. It's knocked on, yes. Referee saw it. Actually, one interesting trivia fact for our local listeners and those who might be watching this. Saracens' last tour to Bermuda, I believe, was in 1996. And that's before they went professional. It may have been 96 or 86. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, that's very
I was a little
interesting.
younger then, but I'm older now and I can't remember. But they played all the clubs, and they beat every club in Bermuda but teachers, who happened to wear red and black. So we have the notoriety
Oh,
of
this is dangerous
winning a
now.
game against Saracens, but we wouldn't be able to do it now. But Saracens on the attack again, very close to the line, about 5 meters out.
Oh,
Big
lads,
pass
be
in the
careful for
center.
crossing there.
Again, they got
This is
numbers
dangerous.
outside them. If they move this
4v2,
ball, they've got an
4v2.
overlap. 2-man overlap. Steps inside, number 2. Is he going to make it? Good offload off the ground. You're allowed to play it as you hit the ground. Yes,
Just
it
held
looks
up.
like no.
That's a scrum 5,
Scrum
Alvin.
5. Great defense, as you hear our commentator in the back there, Mr. Gareth Noakes, who was
The one and only.
the one and only. He was a champion in getting this organized. He's the catalyst behind all of this, I would say.
He's the conductor of the orchestra, is one of the,
Yes.
the way we'd put it, Alvin. He's the conductor of the orchestra.
Yeah. And looks like one of the Saracens players just getting a little attention.
A little bit as well about our referee, Alvin. It's great. Ian Tempest there coming over. I also had a chat with him earlier in the week. And it's just he's helping to keep the flow of the game really well, I think.
Uh-huh.
It's a very experienced guy who's refereed a lot of sevens rugby, as well as coming through the ranks in the Premiership system. So I think it's great to have him over helping the game flow.
We'll probably see him on an international field soon, and doing a World Cup game or something like that, I'm sure. And Saracens on the attack once again. Little crash up the middle. Numbers coming on the loop on the outside. They've met right in front of the post, 5 meters out. Very, very close.
Oh, 3-on-1 here
3-on-1,
now.
I think this is,
And he's gone over for the score.
Little score. Try for Saracens, a little dummy. Bermuda realized that they were sucked in.
Get ready.
So Saracens will advance their score now. 19 points. 19 points to 7 with the kick to come, the conversion attempt to come.
I think, Alvin, that was coming.
Yeah, it was.
Really
It was either, pass it out and it was a 2-man overlap. Or, the little jink gave him enough space to slip in between those two defenders. To Saracens, 7 for the Bermuda Select. The Bermuda International Select made a couple of changes.
And the restart's underway. That's a good hit in midfield.
Oh, that
that's a
ball is
turnover.
still forward. Turnover. Bermuda Select. Oh, big number 7. Oh, he just gets bundled out on the side.
Just in touch there, just in touch. Another
Big
good tackle by Al Hargreaves there, number 4.
Alistair Hargreaves getting the better of Anton Pansel in that competition. Worms pick it up.
Anton Bensal, big South African. Back row player, number 7. Unfortunately, our brochure doesn't have all the numbers of the... we're relying on my good friend, Mr. Patrick Callow and Gareth Noakes to Let us know who they are. Apart from those who we definitely can recognize. Oh, and now the Bermuda Select team are trying to spend the ball, but they just a little bit of pressure there. Saracens were definitely up in the face very quickly. Again, just trying to suck in a few defenders. They've got the overlap on the outside if they find some space. And big number 5 for the Bermuda Select takes it on. Offload. Still, Saracens steal that one. Looking to kick. No. I think they're going to move that ball. They've got the space on the outside. Again, the ball comes out wide. Oh, and big number 6 just brushes him off. He's a very nimble man for a big fella. Little stutter step there. Bermuda Select trying to collect themselves. And oh, good tackle there. Right on the ankles. Chipping down the side. Little chip through. Cleanly collected there by number 15 for Bermuda Select. He puts it past the defender. It's going to get a nice bounce.
Fast-paced game here, Alvin. There's no rest for the wicked.
Yeah, it's not. They're definitely picking up the pace. Little lateral movement there, but he's just jinking, looking for the... Oh, and he tries to shove off the tackler.
Alistair Hargreaves now acting scrum half.
Oh, that one looks like it's going to go straight out, so it'll come right back.
Some reward there for the Bermuda team, who showed some good defense at times and actually wanted to play some rugby. So they deserve that.
Charlie Hudson there just puts that ball out on the full, so it'll come back to the area where he kicked it from, and it'll be a line out to the Bermuda team, an opportunity. There's a Trevor Medeiros there, the star of the National Sports Center. Gets this place up and running, and him and his staff do an excellent job.
Phenomenal job. The pitch today is like a snooker table. It's absolutely fantastic. Players were talking about how awesome it was to play on a great surface. They've done a phenomenal job.
Ruck ball turning into a ruck there for the Bermuda Select. Little miss pass. Oh, nice little short. Well,
this guy's got wheels.
He's got wheels on a little. This might be small in stature, but he can move. He's got a little jink on him as well. Very elusive. Now the ball comes out to the left-hand side. What are Bermuda going to do? Big number 7 taking it in. He stopped short. Out to the right it comes. Again, Bermuda Select looking to open this ball.
Bermuda have got to be patient now. They're in the 22.
Yes. Oh, referee saw something. Coming in from the side of that ruck.
Might want to play this quickly. Chris Ashton's got his hands on the ball and they're off.
Yes.
And they're off.
And they do have a little space on the outside. Yep. There's no wing out there. Big overlap. Oh. Bermuda Select just caught napping there. Big number 20 is going to score in the corner. Just to let you know that Saracens came very close to being the Premiership winners. I think they came up a little short to Northampton in the semi-final match a couple of weeks ago.
See on comes Devery Noel Simmons there.
Devery Noel Simmons, the first local player to come on for the Bermuda Select.
Nigerian Darrell's coming on as well. A superb young talent from Bermuda. It's great to see them get some game time, Alvin.
So we're going to have a first local flavor. See how Devery Noel Simmons pitches up with these Saracens boys. He plays his rugby locally for Teachers Rugby Club. Played in the past, has had a few caps for Bermuda, so he's a bona fide national squad player. And that kick, a great kick from the sideline. The Saracens just rolling on here. 28 points to Saracens to 7 points to the Bermuda Select. Well, you know, the Saracens do have a bit of an example. have a bit of an advantage in playing because they play together all the time, whereas the Bermuda Select is guys from all over the place who don't necessarily play with each other all the time. So, Devery Noel Simmons is in the match. Let's see what impact he has. And number 23 also. I'm not sure who that is. We'll find out momentarily from the Bermuda Select. He's not a local player.